How's it going, everyone? It's Adam Winnig here. Thanks for taking a second to be with us. We're here with a very special guest, Dr. John Edwards, who studied at pre-med at Morehouse University and then went on to study in London to get his MBBS in surgery and internal medicine. And from there went on to study mangosteen, what we're going to talk to you about today, and has been studying it intensely for the past 10 years and has just came out with a new book called The Mangosteen Revolution. And what he's going to do in the next 5 minutes is really share with you guys what these Vemma products can do for you in your body.
Vemma makes perhaps the most complete liquid nutritional supplement that we've seen in this market. And Vemma is actually an acronym for vitamins, essential minerals, mangosteen, and aloe vera. Now, I'm well known for the mangosteen, which is the most potent ingredient, perhaps the most powerful ingredient in the formula. It's the hammer behind the product. The real heavy lifting is done by the mangosteen. But we've also married that to the essential minerals, plant-based minerals, I might add, 65 trace and ultra trace minerals in this formula. On top of that, aloe vera, green tea, and along with that, we also added this powerful peel from the mangosteen to make a liquid base that forms the core of what this product brings to market.
So Dr. Edwards, how does mangosteen, the superfruit, how does that actually work in your blood, and what does that actually do for your body?
So what we found is this. You drink these products, that mangosteen comes into your body, and it has 43 xanthones, X-A-N-T-H-O-N-E-S. These xanthones basically hit every organ system in your body. And that is what basically does the bulk of the heavy lifting, because different xanthones hone in on different challenges. So alpha-mangosteen, for example, may hit inflammatory conditions in your body. Gamma-mangosteen and others may come in and help you with some of that inflammation, but more importantly, they may even have benefits on the cells as far as preventing complications of problems down the road. Garcinone E, for example, is another one that has been shown to be very effective on tumor cells and slowing down tumors and things of that nature. So each of these things hit your body depending on what's in front of it, and those individuals all walk away with a blessing from the Vemma formula, even though they have different health challenges. We then chronicle which ones do what, and we isolate each xanthone to figure out which ones are helping with diabetes, which ones are helping with MS, which ones are helping with Alzheimer's, which ones are helping with gout, cholesterol, inflammation, and the picture goes on and on. So there's 43 players in this fruit. And that's what this book is explaining, how it does it, and then we also collect labs and blood work to prove what we're saying. So it's pretty fascinating. It's a liquid. There's a 98% bioavailability with all of the Vemma products. So everything gets into the cell. And that's important because a lot of companies have a lot of stuff on their bottle, but very little gets absorbed. When you have a liquid, you have 98% absorption. Pills, caplets, powders, 15 to 20% maximum, even if it's a well-made tablet. So these are some of the reasons why liquid supplementation is the future and why we're now looking at the NBA and all these other teams looking at Vemma as a formula, because those arenas are rigidly, as you know, tested. We are WADA certified. The World Anti-Doping Federation has approved our formula. So heavy lifting in the athletic arena is big for us, because athletes are very anal about what they put in their bodies, and they have to pass these tests, and it can't have any masking substances, etc. And for us to team up with Chris Powell of ABC, Extreme Weight Loss Makeover Edition, again speaks volumes for the credibility of this company and what we're doing. NBA teams rip apart these products, 12 different doctors. You better believe they tear it apart before they let those professional players drink this. And to have this endorsed and they dedicate a whole building to this product and to this Vemma line, the Phoenix Suns I'm speaking here now, speaks exactly to the credibility of what we've achieved in this arena.
What do you think the biggest health areas is? Blood pressure and cholesterol mainly?
It's chronic illness. It's chronic illness. It's pain. It dampens pain. There's lots of research showing that. It's very good at lowering inflammation. All right. Several of the xanthones have been very effective in lowering inflammation, and it blocks some of the enzymes that modulate pain. So anybody with a bad back, chronic pain, any kind of issue, they can topically use the formula and drink it. It's dynamic. The other thing that it's very good at is lowering cholesterol. We've seen that. The average drop is about 15 to 20 points. Same thing with blood pressure, 15 to 20 points on average in the first month. Another thing it's very good at is boosting your immune system. So you're less likely to get coughs, colds, flus, things like that. Asthma patients, it opens the lungs, so they don't need as much Ventolin. Okay, we see that. I'm just throwing out things that we've noticed that it's very effective at. Other things that it's very good at is boosting all forms of any kind of autoimmune issue. Lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, things of that nature, very effective. We've also seen blessings in some of the cancer areas, even though we don't talk about it much, but it's very good at tumor control, slowing down the rate at which tumors grow and things like that. Nakatani and group showed that. Lots of research, the book talks about that as well. But arthritis and pain is where it shines. So anybody with a pain syndrome, anybody looking to handle issues with any kind of joint problem, it is phenomenal. Resveratrol is also in this formula. 163 milligrams of OPCs are also in this. Grapeseed extract, very good for your joints. So most people drinking this will notice an ease of movement and less pain in their joints as they get older. The older demographic needs to look at this as well. The kids drink the Verve, but really and truly, this is a product for chronic illness and for patients over the age of 50. Diabetes, blood pressure, MS, Parkinson's, all these problems that come on late. Phenomenal because of the xanthones that are in this and the catechins and all the green tea and all these different things, each having an effect on all these chronic situations. So it's really chronic illness that we've harnessed, and now we can sort of prevent that in the younger demographic by pouring that same product into the Verve product. So the kids have it in their hand, but it's really something for them to share with their parents. And the parents need to be excited because now the kids are drinking a healthy alternative. When you can do that in 60 countries and not have one single lawsuit or any issues, that's a home run. That's a formula that's international, empirical, and delivering in every market. We can't say that for a lot of drugs that are actually tested for specific conditions. They can't deliver that. To have a liquid come in and with a natural substance do that in 60 countries with all these different ethnic groups is powerful. And Vemma has that. We're the most complete liquid nutritional supplement in the marketplace. And the other thing we saw was that C-reactive protein, which is a measure of inflammation and your risk for heart attack and stroke, also comes down on this formula. And we got the lab to show that in a double-blind trial. That was expensive, but we spent that money to show what we had here.
So, Dr. Edwards, where do you see this mangosteen industry going? And in more specifics, where is Vemma going as a company in this industry?
Well, you know, as an author of this book, The Mangosteen Revolution, the book talks about this. I see this. This is going to be bigger than Coca-Cola, and that's a big statement. But we know this already because the first company to bring this to the marketplace already did over $800 million, and I was with them. I saw this happen. Now, why, you may ask, how is that possible? Coca-Cola is a flavor. Yes, it tastes good. It's just a flavor. But when you start bringing raw material and plant-based material into the world that can actually deliver in an area of chronic illness, i.e., help you with your diabetes, help you with your blood pressure, help you with your MS, etc., the value on that will put to shame any taste. And that's why we're seeing now that the demand for this, the draw for this, is so huge that it has outsold Coca-Cola with ease. And that's just one company. Remember, we got about 11 companies in this mangosteen industry right now at this time, of which Vemma is poised to be the next big freight train coming. It's the most potent one of all the mangosteen I've seen, and I've seen them all because I've worked with some of the top companies, including the first company to ever do this. And this formula is a lot more potent than what they had. That's just fact. So if you get the fact that we are seeing a transition now where this thing is in the garage and about to erupt into the mainstream masses, it's very little known outside the realm of network marketing, but I can assure you, in this book I explain that this is going to be a household phenomenon. It's going to make aloe vera look like a joke. Aloe vera came out in 1978 and was huge. Nobody knew about it. Now it's in every soap, lotion, bar, etc. This thing is a freight train about to erupt, and it's going to be bigger than aloe vera ever was. So if you missed the .com and you missed the .bomb and you missed whatever else you've missed, don't miss what is perhaps the greatest single revolution in health of our time, this mangosteen revolution. I highly encourage you guys to lock arms with whoever's got you in front of this video. The leadership in this company is bar none. Get excited with these people, learn from what they're doing, and take advantage of what is perhaps the greatest single entity that we're going to witness in the next 10 years in health. And we expect the Vemma company to be at the very forefront of that. Nothing short of it. It's an amazing formula. It's complete. It's liquid. It's easy to get down. No swallowing problems. No issues. I can't think of any reason why anyone would not be doing this as an adjunct on top of whatever you're doing with your doctor. It doesn't clash with meds. It doesn't clash with any medication. This is adjunctive. It is not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure any disease. It's simply meant to be used as raw material to help the body do what it does best, which is heal itself. The body has an amazing ability to heal itself once given the correct raw material. Vemma is nothing but raw material, vitamins, minerals, mangosteen, aloe, all in a complete formula that allows the body to pull from this material and heal itself. And it does it pretty quickly. And you're going to see it in your labs with your own doctor. The Verve, you can drink about 2 to 3 cans a day. You really don't need to do more than that. Some people do because they like the taste, but you really don't need to because it lasts 6 to 8 hours in the blood. So if you're drinking Verve, you can actually get away with 3 cans a day. You really shouldn't be doing more than that. Space them out, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If you don't have much going on, you're totally healthy, you can actually take 1 shot glass of the Vemma and you're good to go. But it's gone by 1 o'clock. So if you do have some issues coming on, I recommend you do it twice a day. Okay, so you're going to take 1 shot glass after breakfast and 1 shot glass after dinner. But if you have several issues, bad back, diabetes, knee problems, multiple challenges, do not do less than 3 shot glasses a day after meals. Everybody should eat before they take this product because more is absorbed when you eat. Not to say it doesn't work on envy someone, but more is absorbed when you eat. You get more for your money. Also, some women may notice they get nauseous because minerals are in here. They're plant-based, but on an empty stomach, they can cause you to feel nauseous. So I highly encourage everyone to eat before they take it so that that doesn't happen. That's about the only thing I can think of that could be a drawback. So eat before you drink it.
Okay. And should people take this for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days? What do you recommend?
Yeah, I don't recommend you do this for less than 60 to 90 days, especially if you're brand new and if you have multiple challenges. You will see a significant improvement in your lab, and we've shown that in the book with all the labs. Most people see a change within the first 2 months. It's not going to happen overnight, so we be consistent and take the product for at least 2 months, preferably 3, and then you go back to your doctor and check what we're saying. That's how you use this. These problems took a while to accrue, and naturally it's going to take a while to reverse them, because this is what this is. This is reversal. So it takes time. People expect to snap something, drink it, and wipe away 20 years of diabetes overnight. That's unrealistic. So I say to everybody on this, if you're coming on this with diabetes and some blood pressure and knee problem, and you get the idea, most people have multiple challenges, you should be drinking this for no less than 3 months before you start judging this product, because it took you a while to develop all those problems. Okay, we got to be real. People don't understand that. The body takes time to heal. Disease is a process, and it definitely takes time to reverse all these processes. So you got to be fair to the formula and drink it consistently for 60 to 90 days. If you're not impressed after that, then my name is not Dr. Edwards.
How would we go about getting a copy of this?
Well, you know, Adam, it's pretty easy. You can call my publisher. They will send it out to you. The book is done now. You can call 858-345-4071. That's the number. And also, you can go on www.mangosteenrevolution.com and get a copy. You can also go on my Facebook page, facebook.com/Dr. J. Edwards, and you will see all the information to order. If you're one of these people that's been looking for an answer and you've not gotten it, this might be the final solution that you've been looking for. Take advantage of this thing and ride this freight train from here to high heaven, because I don't see anything else like this coming down the pipeline in medicine for at least the next 10 years. And that's why we call this thing the Mangosteen Revolution. Everyone should have been drinking this yesterday.